Alright, so I wanted to make a follow-up video to my original Rep 0 missions for GreyHack, because a lot of people seem to not being able... They're having issues with a lot more simple things than, like, missions, just kind of getting around. And I also noticed that there's not many videos out about this, at least in the new version. So pre 0.8, they did things a lot differently, and so after this new patch came out, a lot of the old ways to do things don't work anymore. So full disclosure, I'm not great at this game either. I haven't been playing it very long, but I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I've learned a lot of stuff. So I just wanted to share with other people out there that may be trying to play this game and can't get past some of the very beginning stuff, because that's where I was caught up too. I'm a network engineer, and so this is a little bit outside of my normal scope. So I was very oblivious as well. So the first thing that people asked me about was, how do I get VIPER working? Now, you can go here to www.viper.com, and then you could just hit download and then grab all these and download them. That is a way that it can be done. This is the same thing for your hack shop, but the way that I would always recommend adding programs of any kind is through the terminal, right? Mostly for updates, and I'll show you in a second. So if you do, so let's say that you have, this is a fresh box, so don't mind the prompts because I already have it installed. If you do apt get add repo www.viper.com, it says it's already added because I have it there, but it'll say it's been added, and then you need to do an apt get update, and then an apt get upgrade. Okay, no package is updated, but that basically puts that repo in your thing. You should do the same thing with your hack shop. Whatever the IP is, do an apt get add repo, and then that IP, and then that way you don't have to pay for any of these, right? So like when you go to your hack shop, I don't have it saved in here, but if you go to your hack shop and you click on one of those programs, you got to pay coupons or money for it. If you add the repo in a terminal, you don't have to pay any money for it anymore. So that saves up a lot of coupons. Use those coupons for hardware. It's worth it, I promise. So you have VIPER installed. The other thing you want to do is get all of these. HTOP VBT. This is HTOP. VBT is a program for password cracking. Metasploit's what you use for basically everything. So excuse me. So you have the repo added. So now the way that you install it is apt get install and then VIPER. Boom, that's it. It puts it in the correct folder, and then you should be able to call it globally. So now that it's done, I should just be able to type VIPER. Boom, I'm in. Notice two things here. You need Metasploit and you need crypto to make this work properly. So let's say you added your hack shop IP, which I'm not going to do here, but you could do an apt get install metasploit.sl. Look at that. Now you got Metasploit. If you need crypto, you do the same thing. Apt get install crypto.so. Done. Super easy. Super easy. And then you'll never have to pay for these programs again. You don't want to pay for these. Save your coupons. Okay. So anyways, now that we have it installed, we can just type VIPER. And we're in. That works. The very first thing you want to do to harden your system, very first thing, is secure -home. It's going to ask you if you want to. Make sure you're on your home computer, and then click yes. This basically locks down the file structure so people can't use some of the most basic attacks. Now, this is not going to 100% keep your system safe, but it will take out a lot of the really easy ways for people to break in your system. Now, also note that after you do that, you don't really have permissions to anything anymore when you open up terminal, right? So when I open up terminal here, oh, if it would ever load. So if I open up terminal here, I'm not in root, right? And so if I tried to run VIPER, access denied, right? So so once you do that secure home, your whole file structure has changed. You'll need to access stuff a little differently. The only way that you're going to be able to make changes and save modified files is if you're running it as root. So you do sudo, which basically means elevate me -u, the user, and then root. and then it's going to ask you for the password. Now you're elevated. Now you're elevated. And also notice that the outside border gets a little brighter when you're root. Okay, so now when I do Viper, boom, we're in. Okay, and then one other thing that I wanted to cover, I want to make this a pretty short video for just some of the basics, but don't hack from your home computer as soon as you don't have to anymore. It costs a couple $100 for a new server. You just do it, right? So in order to get a rented server, you want to do this as soon as possible. You just go to the search bar, type server here, and then go here. You're gonna have a main page. You click services, right? You can update your home internet connection, or you can rent a server. So that's what we're gonna do. You click that, and then you click the rent server button, and it'll pop up. And then once you're in there, the way that you want to configure that is configlan.exe, right? And then once you have it, it will be a pop-up down here, right? So then you populate, you click on that IP that you want, and then you click the populate, and there you go. Now you have your private server available. So once that's all set up, you're gonna get some SSH credentials. And what you wanna do is basically the same thing you've done here, but on your private server. So you wanna SSH into that device, right? So now we're in the remote devices. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do an apt-get add repo www.viper.com. Okay, and then we'll do an apt-get update, and then apt-get upgrade. Probably won't have anything because I just did this not long ago. No, but then you would do an apt-get install Viper, right? And then the same thing with the other ones, Metasploit, VBT, HTOP, all that stuff. But the main difference between this and your home computer is the way that you secure it. So once this is done downloading, we're gonna launch Viper, and we're gonna do a secure dash server. And then it says if you're running from your home PC, please use home. But we're not, we're on the rented server. So then you click continue, yes. Now, your remote server does things a little bit better. And those are just the basics. This is literally just like the stuff that makes sure that people won't steal all of your shit overnight off of some dumb stuff. And we'll do more, you know. Obviously, if you like these videos, let me know, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll try to make some more. I think in the next one, we're gonna get a little bit more into Viper, maybe look into some bounce exploits, and just start working on some higher level missions. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Later, nerds.